we have with us a number of members of the Airstack team here today. Depesh, our CTO. We actually have a number of our team also hacking here as well. So if you have any questions, there are lots of folks who can help you. Joseph here leads our DevRel. So we're going to go in and show you a little bit about Airstack now. So first of all, the way to think about Airstack is we enable you to build composability into your applications. So we enable you to very easily integrate all sorts of on-chain and related off-chain data into your applications. And unique to Airstack is that you can query both on-chain, off-chain, cross-chain, cross-DApp data into your applications with a single query and response all at once. We're especially strong in areas like social and identity, but we also enable you to get everything from token balances, token holders, NFTs, images, etc. The blockchains that we actually cover, can we show the diagram for a sec? Yep. Yep. So this is a diagram of our APIs. The blockchains that we cover, first Ethereum, Polygon, and Base. We index every transaction on those blockchains within seconds of them finalizing. So if you are thinking about whether you want to use a testnet or not, we don't support testnets right now. We're querying the live data on the blockchain, so we encourage you to use Base or Polygon as your testnet or just as your net. And if you need Base, the Base team can provide you with the Base token on Base. They have a faucet here, and we can help you with Matic on Polygon, so can the Polygon team as well. So you shouldn't have to worry about needing any tokens in order to run your transactions. We provide indexing of all ERC20, 721s, 1155s. As I said, you can get all token balances, token holders, NFTs. We also are the only indexer of 6551 token bound accounts. So you can get, if you're familiar with token bound accounts, it's NFTs that own other NFTs that own other NFTs, and so you can use Airstack to query both up and down that chain of ownership of 6551 accounts. It's a really exciting hot topic. If you want to work on 6551, reach out to our team. Joseph is an expert on it himself, so we're happy to help you with that. We also have a new feature that we're rolling out today with Base. In particular, it's called snapshots. You can actually get not just the current balances or current holders of a token, but you can get on any date or block stamp in the past as well. And so we can show you how to do that. And then, as I said, we're especially strong in domains, ENS, socials, identity, Farcaster Lens. We can get you everything about someone's Farcaster Lens, their profiles, their bios, their followers, and you can actually build common friends lists across the two of them as well. So we have a number of apps, for instance, we're building, we call the on-chain address book, which is just building out everyone that we know that you know across both Farcaster, Lens, people you've sent tokens to, and you can build like a friends list without even having to even integrate anything yourselves directly with Farcaster or Lens. POAPs, we index every POAP that's ever been issued, so you can build all sorts of insights into the events people have been to, and then we enable you to bring all this together across like integrated all together at once. Lastly, so Airstack has a $10,000 bounty prize here at ETHIndia. We've also teamed up with XMTP, who's kicked in another 5K. So if you build something with Airstack and you include XMTP, the 3 Airstack projects that integrate XMTP in the best way are going to share that 5K. So there's a real opportunity here if you want to build with Airstack and XMTP to earn some serious prize money here at ETHIndia just by working with the two of us. Josef's going to show you how it works. He's going to show you how to run queries. Obviously, we can't show you everything in 20 minutes. I get the fun part. I'm going to show you the cheat codes. I'm going to show you how we use AI to enable you to write queries very quickly and to learn our APIs very quickly as well. So just take me to, not there, to the studio. Just take me to the studio. Just take me to the studio. Yeah. So when you go to the Airstack API Studio, you'll see on the left-hand side, these are all of our APIs. You can expand these, and within this, you can run all sorts of nested queries. What that means is you can start in one direction and head down this tree to another direction, What I'm going to show you really quick is the AI. So I'm just going to zoom in here for a second. I'm going to say, show all holders of, let's say, ETHCC6. So this was a conference in Paris. And so the 1,295 holders and their lens, Farcaster, ENS, and XMTP. And I'm going to have the AI build this query for me. And so what's great is it helps you actually see how the APIs are constructed. So here you see, it's actually a really complicated query. It's going to look at POOPs, which are on Gnosis chain, Lens, which is on Polygon, Farcaster's on Optimism, and also off-chain and Farcaster hubs. ENS is a DApp on Ethereum, and then XMTP is actually off-chain data as to who has XMP or not. And so here you can see these responses are including answers from all of them. So here is one attendee of ECC6, that's his ENS, that is his lens, I'm saying his, could be hers, Farcaster and XMTP. And then you can also very easily add more data to this as well. So let's say I want to see blockchain, DApp slug, name slug, I want to have when it's registered, whether the ENS is primary, just going to add a bunch of stuff here, what they actually paid for that ENS name. And I'm just going to run this again. And you see now we've enriched this with even more data that's all integrated in the same query and response. All right, Yos is going to show you how to build some queries. Let's go.
All right, thanks, Jason. So let's get started with really simple use cases. We just released like snapshots and base, so let's do that. So in here, if you see our API, we have a bunch of them. And definitely like AI is usually like the easiest way to get started. But in case like you need to build one from scratch, then for example, like go to the API right here, and it has certain formats in here. So for example, our API is going to have inputs and limits, and orders is for sorting, but it doesn't exist in here. But like for example, in here, we want to fetch the balance snapshot of Vitalik like right now. So then I just put owner in here, and with Airstack, essentially, like you can even use like ENS, Lens, or Farcaster, so you don't even need to know like the 0x address because we have an internal identity API that resolve it. And for example, I want to also just get like, for example, the NFT. So in here, I can specify that I want it to be like either ERC 721 or ERC 1155. So from there, balance snapshot essentially like fetching the token balances of Vitalik during a certain period of time, during that certain snapshots. But since I didn't define anything, it's gonna fetch me the latest one. So for example, like this, so start block number, start block timestamp, end block number, end block timestamp. And then I'm gonna show the token address and the token ID of the NFT. And then from here, I'm gonna show the token NFT metadata and also the images. So images right there. So metadata is also right here. So just run it really quickly. And it's essentially gonna fetch me the snapshot balances for Vitalik.eth. So it's a Wi-Fi, I think. So anyway, like I'm not sure what's wrong. Could be the Wi-Fi. So in this case, I can also like specify, for example, the time. So there, we have 3 different inputs for time. So there's dates, timestamp, and also block number, depending on which one do you want to specify. So in this case, for example, I want to check Vitalik.eth NFT holdings last week. So that is like 2023 12/01. So 1st December. Oh. So essentially like that. And yeah, essentially this will return all the data, all the NFTs that Vitalik hold during that time, including like the resized images. So we have resized images right here, extra small, large, medium, and etc. The metadata, and many other details as well for the NFT right there. So on the other hand, other than balance snapshots, you can also get the reverse. For example, you want to get the holder snapshot. So in this case, we can get the NFT right here, and we want to fetch like the token holders during 1st December for this particular NFT, for example. So I'm gonna delete the holder in here, the owner, and I'm gonna add the token address, run it right there, and then it's gonna return me all the list of holders of this NFT during 1st December. So yeah, that's about it. So we provide a lot of this data, but of course, like we provide like other data as well, such as like social followings from Lens and Farcaster, POAPs as well, and essentially it all culminates into what we call like on-chain graph in here. So we have a documentation about it in here on how to do that, and essentially it fetches all the users' common POAP holders, common NFT holders on Ethereum, Polygon, and Base, social followings on Lens and Farcaster, and we have a demo in here, for example, on on Explore. So I'm gonna show you the on-chain graph of vitalik.eth, and it's essentially gonna run me through all the users within his network that have commonalities based on on-chain data that I just mentioned. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
So in terms of getting started, you just need to go to Airstack XYZ and you can get an API key. When you go to Airstack, it'll ask you to connect a wallet. And with that wallet, if you have an ENS, a Lens, or a Farcaster, we provision an API key for you with 5 million free API credits. If you do not have a ENS, Lens, or Farcaster, come to see us. We have the ability to give you a Lens account here on the spot with no waiting time or anything. So you'll come to us, you'll get a Lens account, you'll then go to the website for Lens. It's kind of claim Lens at XYZ. We'll walk you through it. And then when you go to Airstack, your 5 million credits will be there. And if you have any problems at all with the API key, you need help, just let us know. Beyond that, our team is here. We'd love to see you build amazing things. We've been to 7 ETH Global Hackathons this year, and what we've seen at each one is that the apps keep getting better and better and better. And one of the things that we love that you can do with Airstack is you can build an entire application in a weekend. So it's not about just building a POC. You can actually build a full-fledged application in a weekend, and we'd love to help you do so. So I'll take any questions if anyone has. We're happy to answer them. We have 7 minutes left. So any questions anyone has, we also can show anyone any additional queries or anything you'd like to learn about Airstack, just let us know.